What's going on YouTube and Twitch? Welcome back to the Wheel of Games. It has been a while, like I've said in a lot of these past streams, especially this one because I double checked and I haven't done a Wheel of Games in like a month. Again, like I said last stream, it's mainly due to work getting in the way. So I do apologize about that. And I don't really have too much to say. We're going to spin the wheel and see what it lands on. And those are my dogs. They never know when to be quiet. Okay. Okay, without further ado, before I was interrupted by dogs, let's get started. It looks like we're starting out on... It's gonna be close. Hollow Knight Silk Song by a Thread. Pun intended. Okay, let's get this all set up now. Give me a moment to rearrange things. Okay. And luckily we did have a spot we could leave out on last time I played this game. Where'd I put it? Yeah, last time we beat up the legend in that game. Kind of blanking on his name. I think it was like Seth or something. And I have to fight my third dreamer in Silk Song. So we'll see what kind of nightmare that ends up being. Okay. Let's see now. The game is up. No, I just gotta get up. Okay, now if I these. Yep, it's up there. How's it going, frogs? That was my youngest sister. Oh, and it looks like the lights are going a bit dim. Hopefully that doesn't mess with tracking. Yeah, for some reason the lights are dimmer in my room right now. I don't know why. Like, no, the lights are out, so yeah, it's kind of odd. But yeah, how you doing today, frogs? Forgot about that. And we also have no shards for this upcoming battle. Alright, I think I decided I had to go back to, what was it called? Oh yeah, now I'm going to this with Rust again, like last time. And a bad equip. Okay, so we're like right around there. I'm trying to figure out where I am exactly. I can't go up that way. Trying to find the easiest way out of here, and it doesn't look like there really is one. If I go to the underworks, I can reach the citadel by going up. This is gonna be annoying without a compass. What do you mean by head snaps? It doesn't really snap exactly because it's not a 3D model. The most it'll probably do is jump from one location to the next. Where was the equips? Here we are. Give me the compass because I need to see where I am. Okay, if I go up. The thing is, I want to try and avoid enemies here. Because they're all covered in void. Map. Okay, there we go. Yep, that's the nuisance of this game. Did you hear a voice? That's mine. Oh. Oh. I thought that was an NPC, but no, it was just an enemy. Not dealing with sign covered in void. The SOS? What do you mean by that? Oh, a structured light sensor. Yeah, that might get messed up with the lighting being a bit off right now. I don't know why I keep opening up the wrong thing to see the map. Funny thing is, I have to go all the way back through this. I'm just doing this so that way I can get myself some shards from Bellheart. Okay, did this rocket closed off or something? Oh, and you're in the Minecraft server? Nice. I'm gonna be dumb, I forgot about the Beastling call. I could have just gone straight here. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been on this server. Like, I think I was on like 2 days ago last. The last thing I did was I was actually able to get my hands on a Victini finally on the server. Pumpkins? What do you need pumpkins for exactly? Are you making like a house out of them? I need a bunch of shard bundles. I'm using like the stems for a pattern. Because I gotta make sure to hold on to around 50 of these. Yeah, that'll do it for now. Oh, you're making a city part of your... You mean like a part of your realm is gonna be a city? The closest thing I got to that in my realm was a shop, which I honestly don't even advertise. Okay, I need to get myself back to the underworks. I forgot to say, like, work here. Here it is. Let's see. If I go to the underworks one, it's been out of the way. Yeah, I think the best one is the... I think it's called the Carol Chambers or the Coral Chambers one. Pretty sure that's the closest one to where I need to go. Yeah, closest thing I have is a small shop that I don't even like really use. And then I gotta go down from here. Yeah, this way. It's up to you. Oh, by the way, Frogs, did I spell you on Peak earlier when I was on Discord? Just when I saw, like, your account say Peak. Might have made a wrong turn. Maybe not. Maybe. The biggest nuisance of Silksong is the fact that I still can't parry. Oh, nice! Yeah, you did a lot better than me in Dark. To be honest, my rarest achievement I think I got my hands on was, either the Lone Wolf one, or, I remember getting a rare achievement. What was it? Let's see, I did survive the antlion. That's the rare one. I did the calcium intake one. I made it through the spore area with, like, the Tread Lightly badge. That's one of the ones I got. I don't want to mess with those things. Oh, yeah, that's one I've heard is a very hard one, the 24 karat one. That is one that I still need to get, and I've heard it is really hard. Another one I heard that was hard, I think it's called, like, the Cryptographismology badge, or something like that. Like, you gotta eat a cooked, mandrake. Okay, now that I'm back here... Yeah, it's just a straight shot over there, so I don't need to have the compass equipped. Pretty sure this is actually a good one to have for that fight. And we do not want these, because I know the floor gives out halfway through the fight. Flint Slate could be decent. Silk Shot would be nice. Conch Cutter, maybe. I'm trying to think of which ones would be good. Wait, that's an achievement? Oh, doing. I was gonna say, I don't remember there being an achievement for having a tick on the way up. I've seen clips of people have like a giant tick on them, but I feel like that'd be a difficult one to do. I really wish I knew where that Delver's Drill one was. I never found it. I'll probably bring the flints. No, it's not gonna get its use because I don't really use it. Actually, I don't even know if she goes like. Actually, I don't know if she even jumps across the map. Like, I know she clings to the walls, but I don't know if she actually goes to them, so. Might be good to actually use this one then. This is why we grab some shard bundles. Which I think got a buff in this, it looks like. What do you mean by, oh, like, holding on to the tick? I thought, like, it had a, like, it just kept getting worse and worse as time went on. Like, there was no, like, cap to it. Pretty sure I found this little shortcut last time. No, I meant, like, the poison tick. Like, I thought that if you never took it off, the poison would just keep growing. Oh, I see what you're saying. So there's no real cap because it just heals. Yeah, here's the boss. Well, get ready to watch me try and learn this boss's fighting patterns. Here we go. Almost a beastling call. Yeah, I've done the lone wolf one, so I know how annoying that is because I did once lose in Caldera. Or not Caldera, the kiln. Yeah, Caldera's before it. Yeah, I've lost in the kiln before when I was doing a lone wolf, so I know the pain of it. Yeah, we're gonna need to preserve these things for the fight because we are gonna be fighting for it the whole time. Trying to remember my buttons before I go down there. Okay, that's my counter. I'm gonna need that in some parts. Wait for Silkheart to heal me back up. There we go. Oh, I didn't even realize that ledge. I'm pretty sure she's down here. Here's the boss. Oh, she does that across it. Ow. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I was probably gonna lose this a few times, but I'm gonna be honest, after not playing the game for so long, I'm already starting to read patterns. Oh, 2 always in rescue claws, that's nice. I remember in one run, I was able to pull off a funny trick where I was in the roots and triggered the flight thing with the balloons, and a wind gust carried me across the whole entire map. The good thing about this whole thing, I don't have to worry about shards, because if you notice, my little guy came back after I died there. I tried to counter there. How many of these are there? Oh, there's a ceiling. Okay. I forgot to give myself the claw. This is gonna get harder when she removes the floor, because I know she does. Oh, you got a star for a random mon. Nice. I remember I was able to pull that off too. I'm pretty sure the random one I got was superior on one of my randoms. And it was on one of my random shinies, so I got a shiny superior. Which I don't even really use. It's in the box. Other than when I needed to get Snivy for the deck, so I had to use it as a parent. Ow. 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 Okay. No shots. I'm already on to phase 2. Oh, I can fire those back. Okay. Oh, I tried to parry it. Okay, well, yeah, that's phase 2, by the way, that I was talking about, where she just removes the floor and I had to cling to the walls. And also, I know there are ways to be extremely aggressive in this fight that can just win it in like 5 seconds, but I'm not fast enough to pull it off. You need the counter, the beast crest, the flint and steel thing you saw in my inventory. Poison is also recommended in some cases, and the electric thing I have. I do have all the tools, but I don't have the skill to pull it off. Also, how do you do on GoFest today? I'm pretty sure you also play, right? Okay. Oh, wrong move. I was trying to send out one of the little guys. Maybe that's the lead for them, actually. Like, she gets into that phase 2 pretty fast, it seems. So she really doesn't want you having a floor. Yeesh. Ironically about that, I got a 98% shiny Mewtwo. Like today. Like, honestly, it was like right before stream. And right before that, I got a Hundo Mewtwo, so I have 2 extremely strong Mons. Ow. Oh, okay. That was a slash. I thought she was gonna charge. Yeah, you got it right, Shundo. Yeah, sorry if I'm not reading the, like, messages as fast, so you can probably tell why. But yeah, the only, like, other Shundo I have, if you don't count the Mewtwo that's 98%, because technically it isn't, would be my Rayquaza that I hyper-trained. So yeah, I have a pretty busted amount of Mons on my account. I have both Kyurems on high IVs. I have, like I said, a Shundo Rayquaza. I have a Hundo Mewtwo now. Okay, yeah, I am slipping up so much. Yeah, remember, I can just counter through that. Honestly, I kind of wish I could show my phone screen on stream, but I never figured out how to do that properly. Because I would show some of the mons I got. No, I did in the past when I used to use a webcam, but since I retired that little factor, I can't really show Pokemon Go anymore. Unless it's me, like, unless it is literally me just screen recording, and I just show the clip. Oh, right. Bro. I thought I would grab the wall in time. Yeah, I don't usually use schematics when I build. I just go off of what I feel like is right when I'm doing it in the moment, in terms of building. Which usually ends up for me, stopping halfway through and hunting down certain blocks. Because I'm old school like that. Okay, can I just stand here and she does nothing? Let's put the needle in. Nope, she does not like that. Alright, thought I was safe there. Okay. Oh, you got an Elytra? Nice! I mean, you just build the, like, city, like, one building at a time. That's technically how cities are really built, so if you want it to be, like, realistic, you build each building at a time and then work from there. Nice. Someone's going to work. Need that heart. I'm not good at dodging this on the first phase. Okay, yeah, I got right there. Don't overwhelm yourself as well. That's another thing I can say about builds in Minecraft. The more you build at once, the harder it becomes just to do it all. Yeah, just focus on one build at a time. Best tip I could probably give in that situation. Pretty sure after this I can go and fight Lost Lace, which I don't know if I'll fight two at once today. We'll see. How do I do this from here? No. Okay, it doesn't even hit her. Too early. Ow. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get better at timing that bomb. If I can counter it, I think it gives me a push to the next phase. Which I'm surprisingly doing better in the second phase than the first, I feel like. Because some of the attacks I could dodge in the second than the first. I mean, I'm just saying from past experience with, like, burnouts. Okay, I messed up the timing horribly. Yeah, landing the counter is a very tricky thing to do on some attacks. Because I gotta stay aggressive. If I don't, she will just take advantage of it. I mean, that's the whole thing about Hollow Knight. Like, in general, both games have always been that way. Ow. This is the attack I hate. Oh, lucky dice. Okay. I thought that was gonna miss me. I don't play those kinds of games. A lot of games that usually use a television show as a base, they tend to be more of a cash grab. Oh yeah, and in terms of getting lost real quick in Hollow Knight, do what I do and just always have the compass equipped, unless you're gonna go into a fight. Alright, roof. Bro. Right. What do you mean by beat the spider exactly? Like you beat Hornet? What's over this way? Oh wait, did I just leave? Did I just leave? Okay, so you just peacefully leave if you're not ready, apparently. I didn't even know that. Okay, my auto mod kicked in there, it seems. Yeah, money is always an issue in that game as well. I thought I got far enough away. Ow. Ow. Oh, okay. And that's a 2-hit. I mean, I've tried playing Peak on the channel. It's done decent. And ironically, Peak's actually on the Wheel of Games. I forgot my moves. can't get closer when she does those projectiles. And I just ran into the wall when trying to pierce her. Also, I staggered him there, I noticed. You want to see what happens. That means I have to find a way to friend you on Steam. At least there's no run back for this boss, really, because you just go straight into their domain. It's annoying when I get smacked into the ground, because then I lose an extra heart on top of it all. Okay, I didn't realize I was in the hitbox. Yeah, just like last time, the game will either be switched when I beat this or if I rage quit, which I'm probably not gonna on this one because I like this fight, actually. It's pretty peaceful. To some extent. And then, so far, I've been able to telegraph the attacks pretty quickly. It's just a matter of, like, trying to figure out where the projectiles are. And timing. There we go. A little bit of panic there. And I thought that I was gonna dodge that. What is that supposed to mean exactly? Interesting. That can get confusing sometimes, because like I saw that it was saying how do this not dox myself? It said I was in one location where I wasn't, if that makes sense. And the thing is, it's not like someone like logged into my account. It was still in the state I was in, so I know it was me. Especially when I did a fresh up on the login. I got better at that. Okay, that hit me. That. Oh wait, those home, I just realized. Bro. Basically, something like that. Oh my god. What? Oh my god. Apparently my father just texted the wrong chats. Still gotta work on that. Ow, working on that timing. Oh, you're over here now. Okay, not just being mean. I am messing this up constantly. I hate those little homing sap bomb things, whatever they are. Oh my god. It's up to you if you wanna. I didn't have the soak to do that. I missed. And I fell into a spike. I feel like I was close in that fight. I was putting on a lot of pressure there and even staggered him. Kind of shocked I'm like already doing a good amount of damage with less than an hour of experience in this fight. If I had to guess, this is probably the easiest of the three because you had to fight another boss to reach it. I guess, technically speaking, I had to do that for all three of them, I think, to some extent. Okay, 4. Okay. Okay, there goes that heal. And there goes that life. Okay. I'm kind of stuck in Silksong. I can't click things. Because it takes over the mouse, sadly. Yeah, when we switch games, I'll look into it. Also, you have my Discord. Don't forget. You need to just send me a DM with it. Okay, I fell. Okay, spawn camper. And I found myself when doing that stagger. I whipped that thing so bad. And I whipped that. Okay. Yeah, I've tried getting that one a few times, but I never was able to get enough rope. Yeah, I'm pretty sure for that one you just need a teammate and the Book of Bones, right? Yeah, it's not a hard achievement, it's just hard to get the item for the achievement. That's the only issue. Too early. Okay, I whiffed that. I almost had it. That one I've tried multiple times and always just failed. I never saw the prompt to like catch it. I remember the tread lightly one was a difficult one for me, but I got it like casually. I wasn't truly trying. I was just like avoiding every mushroom in sight. One of the fun ones for me was the Daredevil one as well, like fire across the canyon. with a scout cannon. I whiffed. Okay. Oh, rock. Yeah, honestly, Mesa is one of my favorite biomes, so this is kind of ironic. My least favorite, I'd probably have to say, is the roots. It's just hard to navigate it sometimes, and a lot of NPCs that just walk up to you and smack you. And they're small, so you can't see them coming. Second least favorite would probably be the Alpine. I do not like the blizzards. Hard to predict and hard to avoid half the time. Too early. Yeah, this, like, I'm pretty sure that's like a spore cloud. They get annoying. At least those are easy to spot. Like, at a distance. In my sense, I don't like the zombies or the beetles. And I have yet to encounter the Scoutmaster to get that badge. Knowing that I can't just jump up there. Too early. Too early. Oh, and your team. Ironically, on Legends EA, I actually named my Metagross X-Wing for a similar reason to it looking like a jet. I'm trying to learn timing. That was close. have like no time to react to that slash. I just gotta hope I'm high enough when I pogo off. P1 Mustang. Oh, last server. Yeah, the server where I managed to get a kill switch button by trying to get to a Victini. Bro. Spawn camping. Well, we all had to kill it. That was a fake, remember? That's how you summoned Hoopa. You got its item that way. You had to knock out a fake Hoopa to get the summoning item to summon the real one. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I was the first to find because I was legend hunting in that server. Okay. Good pressure. Okay, spawn camper. Bro. And I jumped too high. Okay. It cut me off. I was trying to get high. Yeah, I honestly don't remember you finding the shiny Hoopa, but yeah, sorry for your loss, I guess. And I walked into it. Okay. That would probably be why I didn't know about it. I'm starting to get better at the boss, at least putting pressure on, but I'm still struggling with the projectiles. I hate it when games add in a projectile that hones in on you, because it makes it so much harder to predict its movement. And harder to dodge, because it's always going towards you. I'm messing up this timing so bad. Okay, that time it was the actual slash. Which game are you talking about in the case of bosses? Yeah, which game are you talking about? There's a lot of games with bosses that we've mentioned. Oh, Hollow Knight? Yeah, there's a lot of bosses that have attacks that can be like a fake out almost. Especially like with that one slashing attack. I'm waiting for the audio cue that sounds like the parry almost that I'm using. Because you listen closely, you hear like a little metal sound. Oh! Okay. All you need is pressure. That's all you need, pressure. And I got the seed achievement. Defeat Nihilith. That took 1 hour. And I obtained the pollen hearts. I think pops another one. Or maybe not. Yeah, now if I go to my inventory. We got 3 hearts. Which now leads to the next achievement. Or not achievement, like the next part of the game. What, was that hurting you? I'm sorry if it was. I didn't mean for it to. Wait, don't you meet Seth or something out here? After you beat the boss? I thought you did. Can I just come like another way up? Maybe not. Oh. Well, I'm sorry about that, if it means anything. Let's reactivate the bench because I need my compass because I also get lost in Hollow Knight. There we go. Let's go back to the... Okay, what does this say? Now, ancient heart of Shellwood, connected to all living things. Her presence would have maintained the wood's fragile order and allowed the safe passage of bugs across the branches. Okay. Now I gotta make my way back to the ruined chapel. Actually, real quick, before I do this, I'm going to try and find out where a certain item I'm pretty sure is in the Underducts is. It's called the Delver's Drill. Yeah, it's in the Underworks. Let's see now, where is it located? Okay, it's at the very bottom of this area, apparently. So if I go to my map, it says it's in that one area below all this. As for how to reach it, I'm not quite sure how. I do not like the void. It has me to move this thing. Okay, there's apparently a second lever above this one that will lift it. Just gonna do a little thing. You change your color. Oh, there it is. I'm blind. I completely missed out on my way down here. And it's apparently somewhere through here. Oh, there it is. The Delver's Drill. This item is extremely powerful in terms of combat. Now I just gotta get out of here. Okay, that can hit through the wall. Ow. This way? No, I remembered I went this way by accident last time. This is where I have to go. Yeah. How's it going, Joshua, over on the YouTube side? Bench. Navigate through here is a pain. Like every other Hollow Knight game. Let's do the hearts. Yeah, we have a YouTube chat right now on. Yeah, we have someone talking on both sides of the stream. Okay, considering that the next boss, I'm pretty sure, is gonna be in the void. Might want me to stop back at Belhart first. We shouldn't really need anything else in the Citadel unless, like, I find an item there. Yeah, you doing good? That's good to hear. Also, is there a way I can equip? Actually, Delver's Drill might be a good one for the down. Yeah, I can work with that. Yeah, a lot of taxes I can collect. Okay, buy a bunch of shard bundles because I need these things. For when I cannot make any more tools, these things are a lifesaver. That should be enough of them. Yeah, that's 13. Okay, let's make our way back to Bone Bottom. Yeah, one thing you should know about Silksong, everything is expensive. Good thing I have that one item on me. Sure, they're right here, yeah. Now, time for the next part of the story. Get ready for a lot of story. That is genuine pain in her eyes. The red memory. Oh, I don't even have a silk bar, I just realized, or health. look at the little baby hornet. Her first time learning how to weave. I don't know if I'm supposed to go that way. I missed. I will say I've seen like videos of this, but I have never actually seen the whole like bit of it. So this is really just my first time like seeing it firsthand, and before now I've only seen clips. This looks a bit like Hollow Nest. It is Hollow Nest. Oh, we're about to see Hornet's mother. I recognize that, like, den. I mean, it's a faint memory. And then her half-brother slew her. Can you sit in that throne? No. Give me more cloudy around that memory. Okay, this looks like the hive. Yeah, this is like Hollow Nest memories. where she learned how to fight. It's from the queen of the hive. I messed that up. I was trying to pogo off it. Even deeper into the memories. The White City. And those little bugs gave me PTSD. Hornet is, yes, a spider, and, the knight that you're thinking of, the little one, that was a vessel. Basically an empty husk. Or if I had to put a bug to it, I think it's a stag beetle. He's just constantly swatting at you. Okay, flashbang. Yep, the white lady.
Cadestre. Yanara.
The Everbloom. I mean, yeah, technically it is. Yeah, the Everbloom. Fragile flower taken from deep within a distant memory. Its pale light wards the void. And there's an achievement. Remembrance. Claim the Everbloom from within a distant memory. And congratulations, Hornet, you killed 3 more things. Because I'm pretty sure the shamans are dead. I don't know if this is a confirmed age of her, but she has lived longer than a lot of bugs. That's how I actually remembered about that little tactic. Now, where do I have to go from here? Descend. Last dive. Dive into the void and cut Farloom free. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna fight Lost Lace today. Because she is one of the hardest bosses in the game, I'm pretty sure. And also the final boss. I'm gonna have like all the tools I need for it and such. I have the shards to last through the fights. I got the skills that will probably be needed for that fights. But I'm not gonna make this just a Silk Song stream. We're gonna switch up the game now. Like I said, I wanted to like beat at least one boss. Yeah, they are a very old bug. Okay, let's look at the achievements real quick. Oh, I don't even have all the masks. Or all the silk skills. Yeah, there's things I'm missing. Oh, wait, I know what that silk skill is. It's one of the bosses in the prison area that I missed. And I don't have all the tools, apparently. Or all the spool fragments. That's an annoying one to not have. Acquire a map of each area. I thought I had that. True Hunter received the Hunter's Memento. That's a hard one to get. Yeah, some bosses, apparently, I think. Some endings. This is an achievement I want to try and get. The completion achievement. Achieve 100% game completion and finish the game. I am not getting the speedrunner achievements anytime soon. Okay, let's get the wheel back up. We've Silk Song up for background noise right now. Where is that tab? Alright. Let's see. What's the next game gonna be? Let's spin the wheel. And I'll probably respin if it's a game that I don't think will work well right now. And Omega Ruby, I'm still doing its own thing. It's hit the wheel the most times. I'm gonna point out, this one game has been hit, I think, a total of 20 times. So, I think I might take it off, actually, at this rate. Because it is hitting too many times. And it has its own stream. It's supposed to be one of a continuation. Okay, this is a new one, actually. For the thing. First I'm hitting Donkey Kong Bonanza. This one I was gonna have a fresh save file for it. Okay, give me a moment to... Yep, new game for the channel. Give me a moment to set it up. Actually, I get to play around with a new feature that I did recently. Oh, yep, there's the DMs from earlier. Let me do that real quick, actually. Before I do that, I can do the whole thing. What the... You've had a lot of usernames. And why can't I not send a friend request or anything? Oh, it's because it's not signed in. Yeah, well, that's a unique picture. Give me a moment so I can get this sign in done and get that friend request done. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, wait, what? That's not yours then? Where did I put this? And of course it offloaded. Why does it always offload when I need it? Yeah, the one that you sent on that first link, it did not look like that. Wait, so if this one that's in the link is not yours, then try that one. The specified profile could not be found. Are you sure that's the correct link? Because it's not even giving me a account. We'll figure this out later. Just fixing myself in my chair. Okay, let's get this up and running. Let's see now. I have not used this game in a hot minute. Actually, no, think about it. I think I gotta do something with the Switch before I even put it on the dock. Yep, I have to save in Pocopia. Because I forgot I was playing that earlier today. And then I gotta find my Bonanza file. There it is. Right, Pocopia was downloaded, not purchased like that. Okay. Alright. Let's put you in the dock. Oh, lights are flickering again. I really gotta figure out what's going on with that. Yeah, let's just minimize this for now, I guess. And time to see how well this works. We're gonna have to mute the upper screen. While I'm doing this, that's gonna be muted. And if it works out, I should still hear it over here. Yep, it's working. Let me just get this up there. Yep. Yeah, one thing I'm doing right now that's a little bit different right now is that I'm using a HDMI splitter so I have better reaction time. So at least for this one, I could do this so I don't get distracted by two screens. Now you gotta have me look up now in some sense. Yeah, I mean, in that sense. Alright, forgot they added in the DK challenge. It'll be saved to an empty save file. Normal mode because I have already beaten this game, so why would I need to have baby mode on? Man, I gotta change the game. I don't know how many of you have played this game, but this would be a fun one. Yeah, Frogs, have you played this game before, or is this your first time watching it? First time watching it? Hope you enjoy the game. I'll probably be playing this for a little bit. We'll see. Never been in the game, so we'll see how this goes. Of course, I gotta get used to controls again. I haven't played this game in a hot minute. How did that happen? They dug up a golden banana. Banana. Hey, yo, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by snacking on a banana? Like, I'm too used to Silk Song controls. Keep trying to use the back button to do actions. It's back here. I don't think there's anything back here. Remember correctly, this stuff is explosive. Yep. Oh, banana. Yeah, be right back. So much gold. Oh, banana. And there goes DK. And he lost his pants. Quite the intro. And DK is dead. That's the game, everyone. It was 5 minutes long. DK finds a bunch of bananas and gets crushed by a boulder. Cut the title card. Just kidding, he's not dead. Never mind, he's dead. Or he's not dead. There we go. Ingot Isle Cave-In. Sublayer 10. Yeah, I don't think they can climb that. That is sheer rock. Oh, speaking of rocks. I mean, do you see the difference? Look at the flipping arm, like, width compared to them. There's a way to... Oh, there it is. Step on. Yeah, use a rock to break through this stuff, right? Break through it with rocks. I don't know why no one else is, and honestly, it makes no sense considering all these are minors. Like, you could tell, like, their whole hobby is digging stone. I don't know why they're not strong enough. Yeah, there must have been steroids in the bananas. It's a rock. First instinct, just immediately start trying to rip it out of the ground. Just would right there, you could just see DK with the spread out eyes that he has from Smash Bros. That's racist. Follow the talking rock. Isn't there a way to, like... I'm pretty sure there's, like, a hidden area. Yeah, I think they're like hermit crabs or bugs. And now he's suddenly friendly to the rock. He just tried to punch. More like pulled out of the ground after you saved yourself. That had to hurt. The Odd Rock decided to join you. Is Odd Rock's power... I'm pretty sure it's like supposed to be something above you as well if you like... Don't think that's exactly bedrock. Maybe not. I already know the way though, so I don't need it. Then you can break that to get through. What do you mean by clickbait? What are you talking about? That's news to me. What do you mean by that? Oh, I think I know what you're talking about in that sense, like the Minecraft jailbreak mini games some people used to do back in the day. And I will admit, I used to watch a few of them as well when I was younger. Yeah, but what do you mean by what do you mean by I mean the clickbait though? Like, what did you mean by that? Oh, you meant the bedrock. Okay, I was confused by that for a moment. Gold. Technically bananium, but yeah. Now, I'm not gonna reveal the little bit I found out about these guys, which is actually a neat little feature. And the fact that he's already dead. I mean, that's just because bedrock is literally unbreakable. Also, yeah, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make, like, these, like, a section at a time. So now that this is the first sub-layer thing done, this will probably be where we wrap up that bit. And next time it hits, or next time we play this, will be the next layer. And so on. Oh, banana. No, Donkey Kong. Are you willing to jump off a cliff for a banana? The answer is yes. Let's see, like, the only thing is, though, you're the only one talking, so I don't know who the other two are. Probably a lot of sugar if I had to guess. They look pretty crystal-like. Yeah, DK, you're not Superman. The Lagoon Lair. But yeah, one thing I'll probably do is, like, games like this, like Bonanza, each time I play it, it'll probably be its own section. So Lagoon Lair will be next time, and I might bring games like this one up on their own stream solely. Those will either be longer or shorter, depending on how long the layer is. And you can get some stuff. Let's start by getting an ability. Probably is. But yeah, guys, I think that's where we're gonna wrap up for today in terms of, like, this game and such. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's stream because this is where we're gonna wrap it up for today. Like I said. Oh yeah, the rock giveaway. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're over on the YouTube side, and to follow us if you're over on the Twitch side.